This assignment video discusses the possibilities that future technologies will create for mankind. In the first part, especially the driver technology, artificial intelligence, and its implications for other technologies will be examined more closely. Artificial intelligence is considered an accelerator that offers new opportunities, as well as risks and dangers, which will be discussed and examined in more detail. In the second part, a practical, everyday problem will be solved by the practical application of an AI solution, and a prototype will be developed and tested. According to Kevin Kelly, we are living in the fastest times ever, and change will be the only constant in the 21st century. Technology that is invented is so fast outdated. New technology emerges even faster as before. Technology is changing the way we live and will shape the way we live and engage even more in the future. Money, the wheel, printing, the railroad, planes, and in the last 20-30 years, the internet. The iPhone was introduced in 2007. Since then, the availability of the internet went from primary desktop usage to a mobile available solution of the internet in our pockets. The machines we use on a daily basis are getting smarter, meaning that AI is no longer a futuristic technology, but is increasingly integrated into every realm of our lives. In truth, AI is touching our lives far more than many of us realize. Broadly defined, AI refers to any computer program or system that can perform tasks that resemble acts of human intelligence. Artificial intelligence, in the way it appears today, is to a large extent machine learning. Machine learning acts on the data provided by humans through sophisticated statistical models, algorithms, and deep learning. Deep learning in turn enables the evaluation of mass data by different layers that perform analytics and then carry out actions within the given framework of the set data field. And from here, the system is drawing conclusions for developing solutions in regard to a certain given goal. If one talks about artificial intelligence, one should distinguish between three evolutions of AI: artificial narrow intelligence, short ANI, or machine learning, artificial general intelligence, or artificial superintelligence. Artificial narrow intelligence works in technologies like spam filters, voice transcripts, self-driving cars, and virtual assistants like Alexa or Siri. AI will outplay their human counterparts in this special field, as AlphaGo did. AlphaGo was an AI that was trained by Google's daughter DeepMind in playing Go. AIs are very good in their certain domain. They have deep knowledge and can even create new options in their fields. Present-day artificial intelligence can project and diagnose cancer, and is even able to detect sexual orientation from faces. There are already astonishing possibilities, but only in the given domain. It is yet not able to make a conscious decision and learn outside their own domain. The next development stage would be artificial general intelligence. Artificial general intelligence can be defined as the ability of a machine to perform any task that a human can. Martin Ford interviewed a majority of the most important AI experts on the planet. Those experts describe certain abilities that are not mastered yet by AI, like transfer learning, knowledge transferred from one domain to another, systems that learn without human interaction. All of Ford's interviews noted the limitations of current AI systems and mentioned the key skills they've yet to master. Still, there's a long way to go because the majority of machine learning methods still rely on data that has been labeled by humans, which is considered a constraint for the developed AI. The average of experts is discussing the possibility of an existence of artificial general intelligence by 80 years from now. AI is so important because it is substantial for all future technologies which work on self-optimizing software. We're going to have a closer look at how this could work in regards to automatic vehicles, voice assistant, predictive maintenance, and future predictions, and those possibilities within the 5 technology. An autonomous vehicle must be able to continuously identify and classify information and act on it. It therefore must learn and adapt to environments and undertake special training. Autonomous vehicles demand AI. This is why Tesla recently bought a company which is specialized in AI. Google's virtual assistant is able to schedule appointments via phone. It even makes reservations in restaurants under consideration of different time windows and reacting on unpredictable human counterparts. It is already possible to calculate future scenarios on the basis of past data and possible external influences. This is particularly important in the area of machine maintenance in industrial plants or for predicting natural disasters or event scheduling. These systems are also capable of learning and adapting to the given conditions. The next decade will be dominated by artificial intelligence and the possibilities of machines to develop own patterns and ways of learning. Along with ultra connectivity by 5G, it will allow us to take advantage of intelligence and systems that will solve problems everywhere. 5G is like 4G, a mobile communication standard which is considered to be up to 100 times faster than LTE. Ultra connectivity is going to have a high impact on IoT, augmented reality, automatic vehicles, and predictive maintenance or other future predictions. Those technologies would be available everywhere. Roger Bootle is calling the arising of robotic and AI the fourth industrial revolution, which will change the way we work and live. AI will make life easier on so many fronts, the prevention of cancer and natural disasters, for example. AI is even able to design technical parts more efficiently. 5G will make AI even more accessible. Running on mass data operation centers, 5G will make AI available everywhere we go. AI in our pockets. If we would have an efficient, optimized AI in our pockets, this would solve lots of daily life problems. It will have a significant impact on decision making, business deals, and will allow us to make the best possible decisions and predictions for the future. The constant challenge for all managers is to make decisions under uncertainty, and AI contributes by making knowing what's coming in the future cheaper and more certain. Making predictions cheaper means that we can make more predictions more accurately and access them with our better human judgment. If AI is so central and such a game changer, then it makes sense to look at who the major development centers for AI are. On one side, you have the Americans, the Silicon Valley business-driven developers of AI, for whom value lies in maximizing profit. An artificial intelligence designed in the Silicon Valley will always serve the goal of being economically successful. On the other side, you have this superpower China, which uses AI to control its citizens. The question is, with which artificial intelligence do we want to live? The idea of artificial intelligence, job-killing robots, self-driving cars, and self-managing organizations captures the imagination. And AI has even proven that it is capable of outperforming humans in many quantitative and computational tasks. Google created an AI that is able to create even better AI. But should we fear AI? Artificial narrow intelligence will be more of help to people. Regarding the danger of an omnipresent superintelligent, Elon Musk, the founder and CEO of Tesla, says we are closer as we think. Superintelligence AI has to be symbiotic with human existence. Musk declares further that he is not a friend of regulations, but there has to be a public body that has to have insight and oversight. The danger of AI is much greater than the danger of nuclear weapons. No one would be able to just own nuclear weapons, but anybody could own super intelligent AI. Therefore, AI is far more dangerous. Bostrom recognizes the danger of an overpowering superintelligence. We will not be able to avoid this, but it can be the general goal to give AI an awareness, a sense of humanity. This could be the encoding of the human rights. Such a system would only act within the framework of these guidelines. In the context of weapons, there is often the saying that weapons do not kill people, people kill people. In the development of an AI, sufficient attention must be paid to this. An AI must be designed so that it does not become a weapon. For now, artificial intelligence, which would be narrow artificial intelligence, is only capable of those operations that humans are going to encode in them. For an AI, happiness is just dopamine and serotonin, a simple chemical mixture. But for humans, it's far more. Having this in mind, the rise of AI would as well be the rise of emotional intelligence, because life is far more as an algorithm. If one follows the premise that AI can be an everyday helper, then the question is, where? This would be any task in which AI has to carry out continuous human-like calculations and optimizations. I recently had to go to the doctors, and it appeared again and again that I had to wait between 20 minutes and 1 hour. It's especially hard when you organize your everyday life around your appointments. According to a survey from 2016, a total of 63% of patients said that the most stressful thing about going to the medical appointment is the waiting time. The survey comes to the conclusion and suggests that there's a big technology gap between how patients interact with their doctor offices and how they manage the rest of their life. Furthermore, there is a correlation between the waiting time and the time spent with the patient. The combination of long waiting time to see the doctor and having a short doctor visit is associated with very low overall patient satisfaction. So, the question is, how might we solve the problem? The potential solution should predict the emerging delays in queues and take action and inform the patient. The system therefore must be able to reschedule and inform the patient, which is uncommon in most service industries. It must therefore be possible that the schedule would learn and adapt according to patient demand. AI would be able to operate the schedule of a doctor and to manage the appointments. AI appointment scheduling is already possible. In order to present this problem to the target group, patients and physicians, a prototype app was created, which is presented in the following sequence. I present you Lean Schedule, your smart scheduling assistant. On the home screen you can see your upcoming appointments and the departure time, which could change according to real-time events. Now we want to make a new appointment. According to your preferences, the system knows your doctor and the times in real time. We want to make an appointment with Dr. Meyer. According to your preferences, the AI will make a suggestion. We accept the suggestion and the appointment will be saved. Now we go back to the home screen where you see your appointment. There is as well the possibility to have a smart conversation with your doctor assistant. You even can search for new doctors. We want to go to the dentist, and the system makes a suggestion. And we accept the appointment suggestion. Now, when you are a doctor and you are having your own clinic, on the home screen you see your schedule, your queue. And you see that 5 people are in the waiting room and 3 are on their way to your appointment. Working at the help desk, you want to make a new appointment. Lean Schedule suggests you an appointment according to Jane's main data. If the suggestion doesn't fit, you can calculate a new suggestion. That one we like. Now you can have a closer look to your appointments and see in real time that your patient is on his way. The great strength of Lean Schedule is that the times are updated and the user is informed depending on how busy the doctor is and how great the demand in regard to the waiting room is. Lean Schedule engages proactively with the user and therefore offers a greater user experience as waiting times before. To test the application, a link with small introductions and 2 questions was sent to the target group. Question 1 was, would you trust artificial intelligence? Question 2 was, would such an application help you? The prototype was tested with 5 doctors and 10 potential patients. All doctors said that such an application would help them. And just 1 doctor had problems to imagine to trust. The skeptic doctor is 55 years old. The others are between 30 and 40 and at the beginning of their career. The patients were more enthusiastic about AI and the solution, and they just want to have an improvement of the process. Because, that was the main reason, they want to make better usage of their time. 3 out of 10 mentioned that such a system could be problematic in regard to older people. So there's the usability question that has to be solved. Rapid advances in AI research and the resources being provided by governments and industry make it highly likely that AI will be used extensively in healthcare delivery. And there's a huge potential for cost saving as well as service quality improvement. An intelligent scheduling assistant could improve the service quality and make daily logistics more convenient. But there are trade-offs as well. Who owns the data in between the doctor and the patient? The service provider being scheduled? Those problems has to be discussed. Digital technologies such as AI, 5G, intelligent voice assistants are offering lots of possibilities, but it needs a common policy in regard to how those technologies are used. It needs an organization that has insight and oversight. Otherwise, those technologies and the way those technologies are designed is going to be determined by organizations or governments that are driven by other forces as humanity. I highly vote for human rights to be encoded in technologies, so that those systems and machines are not only smart and super intelligent, but slightly humane.